Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. I was about to do some hot topics, but it was so much Kandi and Todd stuff. I was like, let's just do an update, right? So yesterday was Blaze's birthday. Happy birthday, Blaze. Kandi and Todd were together to celebrate their daughter, as and it makes sense. I do understand that because the announcement was so fresh. The birthday was right around the corner. This is their baby girl, so they need to come together. And I'm sure at the party, Todd was in his space and Kandi was in her space because there were a lot of people in the building. Of course, Kandi and Todd had their own separate post and everything for her on their own separate pages, of course. They threw her a Snow White themed party at Ready Set Fun. And here's Todd's post, and they talk about Candy's post up here. So this is okay. Like nothing is wrong right now because they're trying to figure it out and they're trying to do the best thing for their kids. So I'm glad to see them like on this accord. So there were some former and current housewives in the building. Kenya and Latoya and Shamil was there also. One thing for sure is Kandi has a support system. So that's really good. And she's going to need that because there's going to be a lot of things flying around her head as this progresses. And as TMZ is reporting down here that, we talked about this. Candy's been spending a lot of time in New York for work, and Todd has been seen in Atlanta with the kids because Kandi is on Broadway. Let me say this. I am 10 toes down about what I say about Kandi, how she let her mama treat Todd. We're all in agreement to that. But at the same time, I'm very proud of her for doing what it is she needs to do. I don't know what the cause of this divorce is, but I am willing to bet there's a little percentage of her being driven and going for her dreams that is a problem. The fact that she's in New York and TMZ has just stated that she's in New York working while Todd is at home in Atlanta, that's a problem. I know that's a problem. But I'm very proud of Kandi for not stifling herself, if that makes sense. Now, I don't think she did everything right in her marriage when it came to Todd, but I don't think she should also make herself small either. So, child, we'll see how this works out. Child, then on November 11th, this has been going around. Todd made this post. This next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. So, Shamia and Dennis down here, child, in the comments. So that was November 11th, right? So of course, Todd and Kandi have been talking about this for a hot second. This just did not happen that day. It doesn't work like that. Not all the time. Sometimes it's a shock, but I'm sure they've been talking about it. I'm sure Kandi talked about it, right? So Todd said the next scheme is going to be genius, so we'll see what that means. So yesterday, and I'm thinking it was before the baby's birthday party, Kandi had her Kandi Cares. And she was giving out food. And the reason she's looking like this is because she was like, when she put something else out like this, y'all need to be in Atlanta, not in California, signing up on the list. She had so much food left over. So I hope people came out and got things that they needed. Because she had turkeys and greens and everything for Thanksgiving. But child, this right here has resurfaced. So y'all remember I was telling y'all, I was like, Kandi was in a chair. She was like in a robe. She was getting her hair done. And this is what I'm talking about. This was from Todd's. Shout out to Bingeworthy. Bingeworthy posted this, so you can see this on his YouTube channel. This is from Todd's YouTube. And Todd was like, when me and Kandi break up, I'm smashing all her friends. And she was like, if you have my kids around some garden tools, blah, blah, blah. And this girl that's doing her hair was like what did Todd say? Todd said, if I'm happy though. And the girl said, yeah, that's what's up. I mean, if you happy. So wrong stylist, wrong man. But what would make Todd that comfortable to say something like that to his wife? You know what I'm saying? That's just not like a jokey joke situation. And it's on YouTube. That's not something you really play with. I'm smashing all Kandi's friends if we break up. And then her stylist is a man and the situation. But there was more than this. There were a couple of videos like this. I don't know, child. People are saying this is where it got started. So I'm glad to see Todd and Kandi putting a united front up for their kids, right? Because I hope that they can keep it focused on them and know that the children are the most important people in this situation right now. Because whatever Todd is feeling or Kandi is feeling, if it's not even there, then it's not even there anymore. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This has really rocked the internet. It's your girl Millie Chun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.